Right. Okay. Hello, I think this should be live. Okay. Still just getting to the grip. Still trying to get the grips of this. Where is it on here? Let's go to me. Aha! There you go. No.
But hi Paul, by the way.
Oh, not that one. There you go. Right. Okay. I'm trying to stop the lag. I've still got it.
Right. Okay. I'm trying to stop the lag. I've still got it.
Hello, mate. How you doing? Joshua, how you doing, mate? I'm let's turn that off. Trying to get to grips with this.
Hello mate, how you doing?
Right, let's turn that off.
Joshua, how you doing mate?
Let's turn that off. That's what's doing it. Cool. Are you just woken up, have you? Right, okay. Think. Oh, nice. I'm painting this guy again. Ugh. Oh, it's a bit laggy still, though, isn't it? I will try the streaming system you said, but I'm having trouble with my. I think it's my internet. After a while, it gets going again. But to start with. Yeah, he's looking a bit shit at the moment, mate, but we'll get there. I'm gonna try and do some fun stuff, do some armour. What epic you painted? Orcs? Or any? What army are you painting for your epic, mate? Still lagging loads. It's not good. So I'm going to try and paint this guy's armour today. Or at least some of it. Hopefully the lag sorts itself out. It's really annoying me, that. Okay, I'll wait for the video. Something big then, I'm hoping. Building it up, mate. It's got to be good now. But yeah, I'm gonna try your live stream thing you sent to me next. I think I've changed some of my settings and still not solved the lag, so I'm gonna have to try something different. But I think it's the internet, mate. I think that's what's doing it. So yeah, please guys, anyone if you're out there, just pop in and say hi, really, whilst I just do some painting. If you can deal with some of the lag I'm getting, then please hang around. But I'm gonna paint this guy's armor. So I'm doing it in a sort of non-metallic style. I'm just getting it ready to go, just base coating it at the moment. Yeah, we could try that. Do you want to, what are you thinking about doing that now? Joshua, that is to you, obviously. Well, let me know. I'll just carry on doing this whilst you're getting back to me. Okay. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, if like I say, if I get the time, definitely up for that. I'm gonna try and do, like I say, I'm trying to get on here more now. So yeah, hopefully I'll find a bit of time. Oh bloody hell! So I am using for this. I'm simply going to be using dark sea blue and then some white, which is just a normal white, and I'm just going to use these to create this non-metallic effect as best I can anyway. So let's put the what's going on there? There you go. Okay. Right. So, let's do this. Start off with like I'd say a 50-50 mix of the white and the blue. And I just go around and cover, I'd say 80% of the armour in that colour. Now, this is not Golden Demon standard. These are obviously just my, gonna be using these on tabletop. So I'm not too worried about it being absolutely perfect. Just want it so it comes across like a non-metallic. Doesn't need to be mega smooth, but you do still sort of similar sort of principles as to what you would probably do if you was going to do it properly. So just sort of try and get the way you think. I I just guess where I think the reflections are, really. I don't, artistic license. So I'd say it's a sort of circular, so I'd say be hitting it around there. And it's sort of flicking off down there. So again, I want to cover most of that area. Yes, Joshua. Yeah, oh, frick. Yeah, just let us know. Just give us a message, and we'll do a little live stream. Well up for that, mate. So a little now and a banter. Let's come in there. Probably want a bit on that. Okay, doing these again. The sides. Yeah, still a bit laggy. I will sort that out. It's my mission to sort out this live stream and get it going properly. But for the meantime, I'll just run with what I've got and worry about it later. Sometimes done is better than perfect, isn't it? So just give it a go. So I'm just going to print it. So it's not the best resolution on the camera. I've really brought that down to see if I can get the live stream to work properly. What I found is that when it gets to about 11 o'clock, everyone down my road must turn off their devices, and then suddenly I get a much better bandwidth, and it starts running smooth again. So it might be a case of just live streaming at a later day time. Because what's time now? 10 o'clock. People still watching their televisions. But yeah, if you're there watching, if you're hanging around, please jump in and say hi. This is alright, Joshua, if you're still watching, I don't know if you are still watching, but if you are, this came through the post today for me. So I bought a little present for myself for Christmas. Got it for a bit of a bargain actually. About 40 quid on eBay. So I thought, yeah, brilliant. Managed to get a deal out of someone on that. So the old third edition army book. It's brilliant. Love it. You can get there's so many armies in here that you just can't have anymore, or you don't get anymore in any of the further editions. I haven't read it yet or anything, but some classic pictures there. But yeah, anyway, that's some good reading that came through the post. Yeah, cheers, Joshua. Yeah. Anyway, something to read and get excited about, I suppose. Right. Okay. So my approach to this is to essentially I sketch out what I think is going to be light, or light hits on the metal, and I go up in brightness to those sections, and then I come back in with glazes and smooth out. That's basically what I do. Now, whether that's maybe not the official way of doing it, if you watch some of these pro painters, but for me, and for just getting guys on the table and having that look, it works quite well. I like the non-metallic metal aesthetic. And in a lot of respects, Joshua there is someone I look up to in terms of that sort of style of painting as well, which is it's always good to chat to him about stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to doing a live stream with him. Always looks a bit messy to start with, but it sort of comes together in the end. Hopefully you'll see that in a bit. I did make the mistake of sticking my knights onto their horses. I thought at the time it'd make things quicker, but I'm not too sure if it will. Yeah, I think I made a bit of a boo-boo there, but anyway, I'm dealing with it. Yeah, Joshua, I'm looking forward to seeing what you're doing on your Epic then, mate. You're obviously getting the bug for the Epic at the moment, because I've seen quite a bit on your channel to do with Epic. Like you said to me on the message, I should get back into doing it. And I've just got to get this project done first, and I might. I've got loads of Epic to paint just sitting there. It's just find the time. What I find with Epic as well, you think because they're smaller, they'd be easier and quicker to paint, but I find that they're not. Hurt your eyes. Very small miniatures. Okay, I think maybe go in there. I've raced a little bit into doing this. I should have done his face first. Might just throw some. I might throw some. I got. Yeah, I might just throw some flesh on his face. Hey, Matt. Hi Matt, how you doing? What whiskey are you drinking, mate? I love a good whiskey. Single malt, or is it a... Oh. By the way, sorry if you're watching this and it is a bit jittery. I am in the process of trying to work out my live streaming in terms of the internet and when's best to do it and how best to do it. Joshua's put me to a site to use, which I might use next time. As I'm still not solving it through OBS. But I thought I'd try again. Oh, yeah, Glenfiddich. Yeah, nice. I think I've got some of that in the cupboard myself. Are you a big whiskey drinker? Is that your go-to drink? Sunday's the painting day. Well, not when you've got kids, it ain't, I tell you. Trying to find time to paint is almost impossible. The missus is out and I've managed to get the kids in bed. So I thought I'd get on here quickly. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this guy's face. Whiskey. Yeah. So myself, I prefer to drink ale myself over lager. That's sort of a drink I like to have. Right. Okay. Let's get back to the armor. I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to get him a little base coat in there for that because it's going to get hard to get to that once I've done the armor. So okay, so the first step's done. So now we're going to lighten it up. Might be a bit too like that. Just a bit more. So here we go. We're going to go around again. This time covering a little bit less. Tell you what I desperately need. New brushes. I'm terrible at buying new brushes. I see. I only have a deal with my brother. Freak. Yeah, mate. It's best to keep away from him, mate. Honestly. Yeah, they're slowly coming on. It's taken me some time, but I'm slowly getting there. I really need to get these guys finished because it's starting to. I've got a lot to paint, to be honest with you, but I want to get, sort of 1,500 points done sometime soon. So it'd be nice to get a game in with someone. Probably, I don't know if you know Scruffy Crow. He's normally one of the guys I play with. Yeah. I paint about 1 or 2 goblins a month. About 300 or so of them to paint, yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's just about finding time and just cracking them out. And I'd say, am I a slow painter? I don't know. I don't think I'm a slow painter. It's just getting myself at the table and doing something. I suffer with probably trying a bit too hard when really, if it's just a model that's going to be used for gaming, don't worry so much. Yeah, I've done a few podcasts with James, or Scruffy Crow, I should say. His real name is James. Really good hobbyist. Probably one of the best hobbyists I know. He's just got a knack for it. He's got I really like his painting style. It's very unique. I don't know anyone else that paints quite like him. It's kind of cartoonish in a very weird way. Yeah, and I really enjoy looking at the stuff he does. But it's a funny, like I say, it's funny because it's not obviously amazing. But it is, if that makes sense. It's there's something about it. There really is something about it. Work until 6 p.m. at the moment. So hot. I hardly have any time to get back. And motivation, mate. I know. It's the motivation, honestly. Because I'm lucky enough. I've got a setup here, so it's always here. I can always come into my room and do some painting. But it's the motivation. Yeah, you're totally right. Because after you've been working, and if you've been dealing with the kids, trying to get to bed, it's that want to then sit down and go, right, okay, now let's paint for an hour or so. But when you do, when you get, I find that it comes in spits and spats. You get those moments where you go, right, I'm ready for it again now. You have a bit of time off, then you're ready for it again. And when you do, you just got to make hay, because you'll get burnout at some point. That's where I really, really applaud like Joshua for what he does, because obviously he does it as almost a job, a full-time job, where he's commission painting for other people. I just don't think I could do that. It's just that's as much as the hobby, I love to paint. You do get that burnout, and I wonder actually. That's a question for him. Next time I speak to him is, how do you deal with that burnout, or do you just not get it? Maybe he doesn't. Some people can just crack on and it not affect them. But me, yeah, I definitely get that sort of burnout feeling of, oh gosh, I don't think I can do any painting today, and I just leave it for a month or two. Yeah, that definitely happens. Yeah, he's a madman, and he is in Japan, so you bang on both ways. He does get through. Yeah, and I tell you what, if you want your minis to look just like they came out of 1994, blimey, Joshua's your man, because he's a fantastic painter. He's very modest. He'll never say that he's a good painter, but my God, if you ever watch him paint, and the way he paints, I can't do it. I'm a layer layer and then maybe a glaze to sort of smooth it out kind of guy. But Joshua's he paints nearly everything wet, almost with a wet blend, and I just that's a good skill. That's a great skill to have. It's obviously very natural for him to do that. He's done that for years. What a painter. I do a lot of talking about Josh, actually. I found on this live stream. I've done 2 live streams recently. I talk about Josh all bloody time. Josh, you're getting a big head, mate. I try to mix the new styles with the old styles. I don't do goblin green bases. Shock and horror. Yeah. I watched his videos since I found his Night Goblins army. Yeah, I mean his Night Goblins are beautiful. Obviously you're committing a cardinal sin by not doing it in goblin green, but still. Yeah, look, the new techniques have definitely got their place. I mean, there are some people use them to proper nice effects, and they're so quick as well. Especially the whole, what they call it, a slap chop or whatever it's called, technique. That's it's a really clever way of doing things, and it's quick. And there's some really nice. You get some really nice results out of them, done correctly. So yeah. There's nothing wrong with the newer techniques at all. Personally, I kind of don't use them. I'm much more, I think, more of a traditional painter, but in my style, maybe I have my own little style. I don't know. Sorry, can't see it there, can you? But it's the thing is with painting, there's no right way. You do it how you want. There's no right way. So hopefully you can see that slowly coming together. Okay, Josh has just scheduled a live stream. When is it? When you think of doing it, mate? Just give me an idea. Yeah. I mean, the black priming is a. There's nothing wrong with using black primer, and it's not boring. Using black primer obviously gives you more of a darker look generally. You've got to put a little more layers on to make it a brighter paint job. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with using black, and black can be quite useful in that you're not trying to fill in the crevices. It's already sort of painted for you. I used to use black prime a lot. I've more gone back to a lighter primer now. I don't use white like Joshua would. Generally would use white, but I use more like a light grey, and I find that kind of gives me a bit of best of both worlds. But it really is, it's personal, whatever suits you really, and what sort of style and what sort of look you're going for. Yeah, Joshua, mate, I can't. Mate, honestly, I don't know why I'm talking about you. It's because you're there, mate. It's because you're there. Yeah. You're just such an inspiration, mate, that I can't stop talking about you. Joshy's prime, no. Oh, that's mate. That's what I was just saying. Josh, that's what I was saying. I've had 2 live streams recently, and I found that I've been bloody talking about you both. Hey, look, at least it's good advertisement for you. If anyone's dropped in, who's this Joshua guy? Yeah, if I can make that live stream with you, mate, I'm definitely doing it. That'd be good fun. I've got to check it with the boss though. That's the problem. That's always the slippery. That's always the test. Is whether she'll let me. Okay. Slowly getting there. Yeah. Good. So they should. He's growing a lot recently. It's good to see. Well deserved. If you can see that very well, I know it's not great. Slowly coming on. Little stages, little steps. So obviously I'm going to keep bringing up the highlights on this. You want to get it for a non-metallic effect. You want to try and bring it up to a nice white, to a pinnacle, sort of almost a white or something like that, or a bright colour. And then I'll glaze it in, and then you should get a smooth transition, which then should, in theory, give the effect of non-metal to a degree. Anyway, I mean, this is really basic. The way I'm doing it here is really basic. It's not like I say, it's by no means you wouldn't do it like this to win a golden demon or anything, but 6 feet away, standing back here, suddenly, it looks like something. – 6 a.m. Okay, and that's what is that tomorrow morning? Oh right, okay, yeah. Okay, so it's in the evening. Okay. I don't think I can do it, Joshua. I've just realised I'm supposed to be at a bugger. Do you know what? No, I might be able to do it. Right, I might be able to do it because I'll be back by. If you're still going, I can jump in maybe because I'll be back by a certain time. Nice. Do you know what? I've never seen an Inquisitor model, I don't think. Not properly. Mate, you two chat away. I'm happy for you to chat away. I can concentrate on this. Absolutely fine. That's no problem. Okay. going to be nice and bright up here. I've not got the... There you go, that's it. That's it. I want to get that there. There you go. I have 8 of them in the box. Yeah, I've never seen them. I don't think, not properly. I've never really sort of. It was never a game that I was interested in or ever looked at, and I've never really sort of taken the time to even do any research on it. Yeah, get your goblin armies done. Definitely. Right, I need a bit in there. That's what I'm looking for. Just in there. Cool. Okay. Here we go then. Right, bring more over. Yeah, Joshua, if you're still there, I'm supposed to be out tomorrow evening with my brother-in-law, but I'll be back in probably about 10:30 here in UK. So is it something you can just jump on and join whilst you're you're in flow? If it is, let me know, because then maybe I could jump in whilst you're doing it. Yeah, because it would be good to jump on with you guys. See that to it's getting a little bit brighter there. It's almost just like a little stipple on this now. Just bringing out that white. Some of the hard edges where, well, in theory, I think there should be some reflection, but it's not. It's not probably a true reflection, but only has to look like it. Hey, glad to be able to join. Hey, how you doing? Hello, Mortis. Hello, mate. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And crack away. Just throw some messages up there, mate. Say hi. Bugger. Lost my concentration there. So, Matt, have you played Inquisitor before? I've obviously, like I say, I've never played Inquisitor. By all accounts, it's supposed to be quite a good game, but not something I ever got into. But guys, I mean, no, I never played it. Okay, yeah, but you got the models right. Fair enough. Yeah, hello, Monsters. Yeah, good man. You hang around if you got a bit of time. Watch some paint dry with me. But as you can see, I'm just trying to do some non-metallic metals on this Knight of the Realm here. I got fed up doing the barding for a little bit, so I thought I'd crack on with the armour. So hopefully you can see there slowly taking shape. So, hello Mortis, if you're still there, what games are you playing? What games are you doing? What's your jam, mate? What's your jam? What do you enjoy? Are you 40k? Are you Warhammer or even historicals? Let us know, mate. Let us know. I am. So this guy will be the 7th Knight for the realm of this unit. So I'm doing 10 of these guys at the moment. So he's the 7th one. And I've got about 20 archers done, and some halberd guys or pike guys, whatever they are, about 15 of them done. So not that far. I'm slowly. It's finding the time, mate, and that's why I'm trying to do these live streams. It just gives me a reason to get the paints out and try and crack on with this army, because I wouldn't mind getting it done sooner rather than later. I can maybe get some games, maybe even have a battle report or two, because once upon a time I used to do battle reports on this channel, and they've seemed to disappeared. So it'd be nice to do that again. So yeah, just it's a case of just trying to crack through these. Battletech, yeah. MESB. I'm sorry, mate, if that's abbreviation. I don't know what MESBG. I don't know what that is, if that's abbreviation. But Battletech, I know. I've never played Battletech, but it's getting popular again. It's obviously quite an old game, isn't it? But a lot of people are playing it again now. Matt. Yes, Matt, please. If you've gone now already, thanks for hanging around and chatting, mate. What models are you using for the Battletech? Is it have you got? Is that? Do they? I don't know too much about Battletech. Does it have its own range, or is it one of those ones where you can use any sort of range of model? Well, I suppose you can use any range for any model for any game, to be fair, but hopefully you know what I mean. So, just trying to hit these highlights at the moment on this. Anywhere I think maybe a bright white highlight's gonna be needed, because this will get knocked back when I do the glazes, you'll see it a bit, but and then I'll bring it back up again. So it does take a bit of time. So in a quick process this. Oh, okay, Middle Earth strategy, but right, yep, sorry mate, I'm being dumb. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Of course it's that. I've played one game of that, and I enjoyed it. It's good fun. But yeah, I've never sort of carried on with it. I got a little dwarf army for it, but never really pursued it. But it's a good little game. Are you, because they're obviously recently updating that game, haven't they? Are you going all in with the new version? As far as I'm aware, I think is there a bit of sort of Rings of Power involved in the new version, which I'm not too sure I like that much really, because I thought that was awful, that series. But there you go. Okay, yeah, some of the newer ones from that Kickstarter, fair enough. Nice. Yeah, no, like I said, I've not played BattleTech. Maybe something to do in the future. Thing is, I'm trying my best not to change games at the moment. Struggling just to get. Taking on a Bretonnian army is not is no mean feat, small feat really. Because once I've done all this, then you've got to do. I mean, this is just this one guy, and then I've got to do the heraldry on him, and all takes time. Right. Okay. So where was he looking? Yeah, he's getting there. Like I say, it's not a if you're going for a Golden Demon, you probably wouldn't do it like this, but it's 6 feet away. Hopefully he should look quite striking. But once you've done a bit of glazing and stuff to him, which I might do in a sec, I might just throw some white in now. Just going to go for one more layer, slightly brighter, and just some dots, and just on the highest points, just where I think maybe the light is gonna catch. You'll give because when you come back to glaze this, these should stand out nicely. New edition is focused on Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay. Yeah. The thing is, if you're playing a game, you're playing the version, why do you need to change from that version? Just because Games Workshop has brought a new version out doesn't mean you have to stop playing the older version. You've got all the models, all the books, all the things you need to play it. At the end of the day, it is just marketing that makes you switch the game. It's like bolt action's just recently been released, and quite frankly, I'm just going to carry on playing the second edition. I think that was a very good edition. I've not heard amazing things about the third edition, or at least I don't think it's changed that much that you need to really worry about changing it as such. So, stick to what you got. No, that's silly. Yeah, stick to what you got. It's one of those things. So if your mates start playing it, then I guess, no, what am I doing? I guess you may as well. Doing things like this with a rubbish brush is not easy. It becomes messy. But I've been a bit of a tight ass recently and haven't brought out any new brushes. So I can only blame myself, really, can't I? Okay. We'll run at that for a minute. Hey mate, I have... No worries. Yeah, send me a message. I'll catch you later, Joshua. No worries, mate. Like I say, I'll try and get in on that. I am out. If you're still here, mate, I am out during the evening, but I'm not out as such. So I will hopefully be back by UK time 10:30. So if I can jump on maybe around that sort of time. I'll maybe sort of text you and you maybe can sort of let me know if it's still worth jumping on. Oh great. Okay, now you're I'll definitely I will be there. It's just hopefully it's you give me, I'll be there. Let's say I'll be there. I'll do my best. I'll get in and then the missus will hate me. I'll rush in and come straight to the computer and start painting. But yeah, just send us the info and we'll have a little fun, little paint. Yeah, so I'll be back by like say 10:30 anyway. So yeah, look forward to that. Oh crap! Right, here we go. Now we are going to do some glazing. So I've done my layers. So here we go. And I always think this is the bit that people get a little bit not scared, but they feel it's a hard technique to do, but it's really not. So you can see that you want it to look so it sort of fills in the crevices on your hands. That's sort of consistency you want, but you don't want much of it. And then, because I'm going from dark, I'm using the dark paint. So this is my shadow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run the brush from the light to dark. I don't know if you can see that, but then it tints. It should tint. Can you see that? All right, and it's a bit of a slow process because you've got to do it multiple times before you start seeing the results. It's patience, really. It's what glazing's all about. It's patience. So you don't want it, you don't want too much. You just want enough on your brush, and then just glaze in. Always put it, if you're using the dark glaze, put it into the shadows So push it up, push it into the shadows where it's dark. So I'm just pushing into the shadows. On here, it's going to come round. Just push it into the shadows. And likewise here, push it round into the shadows. There you go. There you go. Push it in. Just a bit more paint there. I've been thinking about making a YouTube channel on Battletech for new plastic version. Mate, I've been thinking about making you. Honestly, just do it. If you've been thinking about making a YouTube channel, right? Honestly, just do it, because. And don't do it. What I've learned over the years of doing this. Because do you know what? Sometimes you paint these models and you buy these models and you want to talk about your collections with people, like-minded people, like you see, like Joshua up there. And it's all good fun, really, and it's like an extension of your hobby. And for me, in a way, it helps get me to paint. So yeah, I just absolutely say recommend it. Yeah, and Joshua, I'll see you later, mate. I'd say do it. Absolutely fucking do it. Don't worry about getting it perfect. It's never perfect. You learn on the job. I'm still learning. I mean, blimey, I've been doing it for a few years now, and I'm still learning. Like, I've never really done live streams, so this is like sort of first dip into that. And obviously, you can see it's not 100%. I'm getting horrible lags. I mean, I'm surprised you're still, some of you guys still hanging around, but you know, but you learn, and I'll find a way. I will find a way to improve that. I'm pretty certain it's my my bandwidth, and I think it's going to be a case of doing it at a certain time in the day. I think it's, but anyway, you learn a job, so just go for it. Just don't let there be a stopper. If you want to talk about Battletech, and Battletech is very popular as well at the moment, so you'd probably be very interested in tuning in. So yeah, my recommendations is to go for it. And you'll find that nearly everyone on here is very nice, and it's a nice community. And everyone wants to help everyone, you know. I've definitely had help from different YouTubers down the line, along the way. You know, and I'm not even I'm just a small fry. You know. So yeah. Go for it. Right, so are we looking? See, after a while, you then have to start reinforcing. You have to start reinforcing the highlights again. Oh, no worries, mate. Honestly, I couldn't recommend it more enough, really. It's just, it'd be an extension of your hobby, and you probably think, oh, why don't I do this sooner? You know, I always think if I can do this sort of thing, most people can, because I'm absolutely rubbish when it comes to technology. As you can tell with the live stream. Sorry, apologies. Let's see. Okay, right. So now, after a bit of that, I want to do a lighter version. So what we're going to do now is going to sort of glaze in a bit of a mid-tone. It's going to help. I just want to get, so this mid-tone then is going to go from dark to light this time. But I'm going to glaze in the mid-tones. Don't want to have too much on your brush at all. In a way that's too much, it's still too much really. Just want it. You just want it enough to start taking those lines away. It's still too much. That's it. You can see that. So I'm just glazing in like light to dark. Sorry, dark to light. Just bringing those highlights back in, because I've obviously gone over with the dark glaze, which naturally then, well, darkens down your highlights. Now I just want to bring them back in. But like I say, you just want a very small amount on your brush. It's almost not anything on your brush. And you literally got to just go backwards and forwards with this. This will just give getting a phone call. Okay, where are we? Yes, we need this in here. Cool. Bit more, and I'll say this guy's done for, well, at least for this live stream. I'm sure you guys now probably getting fed up with me chatting. Been doing it for a few minutes now. Anyway, let's just finish off these last glazes, and then we'll put them to one side. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can sort of see it slowly coming through now. It's like just a bit smoother. It's not, you know, like I say, it's honestly, it's not gonna, it won't win me any gold demons or anything, but it's good enough to the table. 6 feet away, should look cool. So I just go back to the dark and just reinforce some of those shadowed areas. That get a bit mixed up with the light. You just get in there. Where do you want it? Where do you want the dark? Slowly getting there. In there like that. Cool. Yeah, no worries, mate. Absolutely fine. Good to chat with you. Have a nice evening, mate. Or not, as the case may be, depending where you are in the world. But no, thanks for dropping by. Really appreciate it. Right, okay, well, I think with that we'll call it a night on this myself. So, guys, those who did drop in, thank you very, very much. Hopefully that was sort of useful, just seeing me how I do my non-metallic metals for my Bretonnian Knights. There's still a bit of work to be done. Not a little horse thing. It's not looking too bad, I guess. But in general, the armor's looking cool. So that's one element of him nearly done. A bit of work still to be done. Probably what I find is you've done the basics. You can sort of go, okay, look, I know, I can tell I need a bit of light on that, on the hot handle there, on the handguard. It just doesn't feel right. So we've got the light there, we've got the light at the back. There just feels like there needs to be a bit. You can almost see where the light would reflect on that bit there. So need to go back in and add that. So you don't just sort of. There's always bits you can then look at it and go, okay, I just need to add to this. But for now, I'm pretty happy where it is. It's just minor touch-ups, like say, adding bits and pieces in here, maybe sorting out the horse's head at the top there a bit more. But in general, I think coming down, I'll probably just bring out some more highlights on the armour as it comes down, on the legs, and on the visor there. So in a way, I suppose I'm sort of my opinion is the light's coming down and it's sort of striking him. And it's almost like a line going down like that. But like I say, it's very much open to interpretation. I think you can get away with it by doing that this sort of thing, and it should look good on the table with all these other buddies. So yes, with that then, guys, I'm gonna stop the live stream. So thank you so much for jumping in. Anyone who is there, who's been chatting, and is still here. Looks like I'm going to be over on Crown and Commands. Joshua over at Crown and Commands channel tomorrow, around about 10:30 English time in the evening, and I'll be on there chatting with him and doing some painting on his channel for a bit of fun. So if you want to see a bit more of this guy, because this is what I'll be doing, head over there tomorrow evening. But other than that, I'll leave you guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.